Okay. Almost there. Okay, that is that. Checking the levels. Maybe we don't need the dead cat. We'll see if there's a lot of pop sounds or what have you, right, from this. And it does seem like the microphone is almost a little bit low, so we're gonna jack that up just a little bit. Okay, so if there is anything wrong with it, let me know. Hello, Yusuf, how you doing? Hello, Araga, how you doing? Yes, that it would be a little bit fun to give a bit of context to what Araga is saying. I said, clearly jokingly, before I started streaming on Discord, I said, what if we did like a channel point redemption where people can redeem a like a flag, a switch, right? Whether we're gonna meet everyone in chat with politeness and kindness, understanding, and nothing but love, right? Or if every message in chat that we reply to, or I obviously reply to, would be with snarkiness and saltiness and just completely destroy anyone who tried to have normal conversation. Now, there is something funny about that if you don't take it too seriously. And if you don't take things too seriously, then you'll be right at home here. But I still think that it might be a little bit too brutal to anyone who's coming into the chat for the first time, going, hi, how you doing? And they are met with a barrage of snarky comments instead, right? Funny, but maybe a bit too destructive, right? 3 days to your vacation. All right. Nice, nice. I'm happy to hear that. I am melting in the summer heat, which is why I don't have a shirt on. This is the best I'm going to do. I do appreciate that I do look like a massive chav or bro, but you're just going to have to go by my warm personality instead, right? Moving code to separate crate can hurt compiler code optimization. Can it? In what sense? You can't necessarily auto inline things and do certain things. So in that sense, yes, absolutely, right? Absolutely. It can hurt. Should we see that the desktop audio is off for you guys? Because I would love some music when I'm streaming. I know you don't, but I do. All right, we're going to listen to something new today, maybe? Let's see. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go into the metal music. There we go, right? We're going to listen to Poets of the Whips. No. Quit. Okay. Poets of the Fall, was it? I don't know. I tried to copy that. I goofed up. Oh my god. When you're doing things you're doing a lot of things by sort of muscle memory, it becomes incredibly difficult to know where things are when you don't when you trip up on your own nonsense. It kind of gets difficult. All right, we're gonna listen to funnily enough a song called Carnival of Rust. Well, I'm gonna listen to it. You're not gonna listen to it. I mean, you can if you want to, but it's not going to play through the speakers. So listen to Poets of the Fall now, right? We're starting with that one. Life is pretty amazing, Thrust Gamers. Benchmark says 88% increase in runtime, which is insane. I don't think I would be reluctant to accept that performance regression. If I understand you correctly, I would not accept that performance regression as a result of moving things in and out of a crate. Okay, that would require further testing on my account, right? That is my take on it. That is not the same as your take on it, obviously, but it is mine. I do not accept that it would be that inefficient. Otherwise, people would just not use workspaces, right? You have to be something very specific that is falling apart as a result of that, right? Okay, let's see. Where are we with everything? Let me think for a second. And also trying to appreciate whether I like this music or not. I mean, the song is called Carnival Rust. We obviously have to appreciate it to some degree, right? I'm gonna have to go and open some doors and get a fan in here. It is insanely warm. Okay. So just listen to nothing, I suppose, or enjoy the chair while I go and get a fan. Okay, so I no longer have my windbreaker. I shouldn't call it a dead cat. That's a brutal name for it, right? So if you do get a lot of fan noise, it doesn't seem to pick it up. But do you get a lot of fan noise? Let me know. Okay, so what is it that we want to achieve today? I think what I want to do is I want to clean up and maybe start to get closer to publishing this crate that allows us to do all this. I'm not entirely enamored with the API. So I'll see if I can get some of that sorted. Let me see if I can... Do I have room on my desk for a drawing tablet? I have. Not one, but two drawing tablets. And I wonder if I have the room for them, right? I would say that it does, given that the windbreaker has been on and no one has heard when I've had the fan on in the past. But if it's not destructive to the stream, then we can just leave it. I'm watching the meter. There is nothing moving here. No, I don't think. I think that's probably my breathing, right? You can only hear the noise when I'm talking. Interesting. That could be it. Okay, let me do this then. Let me turn it down 1 or 2 notches then. I don't need it on full. Okay, hopefully that will. I find it hard to take myself serious today, and I guess that's okay. Because why would you? Why would you take yourself seriously, right? That seems like a lot of work. for very little return, right? All right, Doorstuck says, I'm trying Anathema. Wow, thank you. Oh, I had a PR, by the way, so we're going to go and deal with that one as well. How do I call a service or an API or similar from my components? Emit a send from the outside to a component, but how do I send from a component to the outside? So I'm going to show you this Doorstuck because this is literally some of the things I've been working on today. No. I haven't been working on anything today. This is some of the things I'm going to be working on today, and I would like to show you a pattern in which you can do this, right? Is Bill looking? I am probably, well, I guess I'm the most fit I've ever been in my life, but that's a little bit late for that in my life, isn't it? Okay, so I think there's more of a light and camera play than anything. What I think we're going to do... Okay, why don't we do this? What? Hello, camera. All right. So, there we go. Right. Sorry, Peter. You made me a little bit embarrassed, and subsequently the camera, in sympathy, decided to turn off. Right. Okay. So, it is never too late to have a healthy body. You're absolutely right. I just wish I would have started 20 years ago, not 4 years ago, or whatever it is. Right. But yes. What is it? What was it I gonna say? What was I gonna say to you now? Welcome to Discord, Just Gamer. Yes, you installed an app. Yes. Oh, a pull request. Okay. Let me try to break down the agenda a little bit for today. So first of all, we're gonna address this, okay? Because this is a common. You know what? Nothing can be common in a space that nobody knows about, but it's a presumed commonality. I'd imagine that a lot of people want to do that. Before we do that, we're gonna go over to GitHub and Anathema guide. We have a PR here that I want to accept. But before we do that, I'm going to just ask that this person commits this to dev. And I don't think we have, this is absolutely correct. I don't think we have anything. This is great. We'll happily accept this. Can I change which branch this points to? I don't think I can, right? Nope. Wait, I can. Some commits from the old base. Wait, can I do this? Is this going to cause an issue? I think this should be fine. Okay, so let's I almost finished the word merge. Let's merge this. Okay. Confirm merge. Okay. And then we are going to go into the guide and change our contribution. So we're going to copy from Anathema contributing to here. Let's make sure that this is valid. To the Anathema guide. Base your fork on the dev, clone, guide, switch to dev, new feature. We don't need to say that because these are content changes. If we bring always write test new. Right, okay, I think we're good. Git branch, which branch am I on? How do you spell branch again? Git add. No, wait a second. Git pull. I gotta pull that now. Git add contributing. Let's make sure we don't have anything else missing. Status. Got status. Hungry. Added contributing doc. You know what? Maybe the README. Contributing. C contributing. I think that's fine. Git commit. Amend. We'll amend this one. And we push this. There we go, right? So sorry, Doorstuck. Please join the Discord and I'll be happy to help you on the Discord, right? um, in your time instead. Okay, so I think we can now go and make a PR into main from this thing. Right, so compare into main, create pull request, and now we should end up publishing this thing. So yes, there we go. Okay, merge pull request. I will start a little bit later tomorrow. I have some emails as well that I have to deal with. Tomorrow I'm going to do a sponsored segment. So that will happen. I'm going to start a little bit later because I have to go somewhere in the morning and then come back. It's a whole deal. But other than that, it's all tickety-boo. And I think we should be fine now. All right, let's close that down. Let's go to Twitch Comms is the one project we shall be working on now. And this is a little bit messy. Oh, it's your PR. Oh, got it, Doorstock. Right. It's all good. It's all tickety-boo. Let's see. So we have made some changes to Anathema and we are missing some recipes. Now, there is a recipe, and that's because I don't know if I'm entirely happy with the API just yet. As a matter of fact, when are we going to look at the changes? To see if the changes is up there now. They are not. And I don't love the API for that, so we should probably fix that too. But let's maybe start with let's start with this as is. Okay, let's get into it now, shall we? Let's see if we can maybe like sketch this out a little bit in a way that makes sense. And let me see if I can get a drawing tablet that is not entirely useless. Okay, I'm supposed to have two drawing tablets, but here's one with a lot of stuff attached to it. So I have no idea how compatible this thing is with Linux. This was a gift for my child who has been a trooper when it comes to drawing and stuff. So I do what I can to encourage her. And now, is this USB powered? It can be if we want to. So let's see if we can find enough. Oh, there's a lot going on here. We got 1, 2, 3 cables for this. Why? Why do we have so many cables? There's power, there's the input, and then there's the display. I have no idea how compatible this is. So let's just see if we can find out. Clearly, this is ill-advised considering how much stuff I have on my desk. Also, the tablet is not going to have anywhere near as good resolution as my monitor, so I have no idea if this is even going to make sense. Try to see if I can find the other tablet. You know what? We're going to skip this. I will do no streaming today if I get caught up in that, okay? Oh, delicious tea. The problem with tea is that it's warm and nice, and then so is the day, and that's not the best combination, but here we are. Okay, we can make do with some Excalibur instead, maybe. And we already kind of have the setup here for this. This is sort of what we're looking at. But there are a few things that are missing from this, and that's going to be how do we go about connecting? How do we... Okay, let's make this nice to use, okay? We kind of have this, but there's a lot of unwrap, and we have to decide what to do. So I think that's called a Wacom 1, maybe? Wacom 1, is that a word? It is indeed a word. So it is this thing here, right? But I think it is for like for all intents and purposes. I think this is a kind of like a cheaper version of their like display tablets. I also have a Bamboo, which is this one, and I kind of prefer this one because it's on my screen. You have one and it's working fine. Really? Okay, you know what, Scott? You've convinced me to quickly just plug this in and see where it goes. Oh, holding the wrong cable. Joder, mierda, ¿qué es esto? There we go. And power as well. Oh, boo, you're right, why? Oh, boo. Boo cable, boo. Okay, that was a little bit risky. And also, I connected the cables wrong. Hang on. No, it's still wrong. Okay, I have done something bad. Oh no. So I moved everything to the wrong place. So now, uh, okay, it's all plugged in, but it's all wrong. How is this possible? Okay. Let me see if I can figure this out. If I just plug this in now, is this gonna work? Okay, the tablet's turning on. And it's showing nothing. It is a bamboo. No, it isn't a bamboo. That's the other one. Okay. So I somehow have goofed up everything with my setup. So just bear with me while I fix this. Okay. Okay. I am just in a. There we go. Okay. Fixing a technical issue. Okay, whoops. Wrong button. Wait. What happened there? There we go. Wow. Are you new to this? Yes, maybe. Let's start by fixing all our outputs. So what if we do that? No, okay, more fixing. One. Wow, okay, still not right. Okay, I think that's right. Yeah, okay. We are back to the right thing now. Yeah, okay. I'm a dumbass. A complete dumbass. Okay. I apologize for being so thick. Right. The next thing we need to know is if xrandr recognizes something in the HDMI port. It is. But it's not showing anything on the HDMI port. And I don't understand why. Okay, that's turned off. Okay, now it's on. Is it that it's not getting enough power? Information, no signal. Go to power savings mode. Okay. Okay, I tried to power it from the machine. All right, let's try that, Scott. Let's use a power brick. There. And oh. Okay, now it is plugged in to the wall wart. Nope, still nothing. Going to power savings mode. Are you sure this works, Scott? All right. How is this gonna... I mean, it would be pretty boss if I could get used to this. If I could have my keyboard there and a tablet there, but I think the keyboard is being pushed down by something. Way too many things, and now I have to move. Wow, this is the coolest setup in the world if I can get it working, but I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I don't know if I'm gonna get used to like being this far away with my hands from my typing, but we'll see. All right. Pen is there. Pen does nothing. Okay, nothing is moving around. All right, then with lack of a mouse, we'll go to Wacom 1. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna arch Wacom. Wacom 1. Oh wow. Success. ThinkPad touchscreen. Graphics tablet. Oh, Wayland. Includes Linux Wacom. Devices. Wacom 1 pen. Okay. Notes PC mode. What does that mean? What does PC mode mean? Okay. We'll try Wacom 1 Linux then, right? Xorg. XFX input Wacom. Okay, let's see if that's a thing here. Lib Wacom. Wacom tablet. Ah, there it is, right? This is very awkward to do. But I don't think installing that driver is going to be enough. Oh, we haven't even like begun to have problems, Scott. We're at the do I have a driver or not stage yet. Like this is basic issues, okay? If you consider this much problems, well, while I'm doing this, no, still no signal. Interestingly enough, I am getting an output from Xrandr. It says that we have something on the HDMI port at this resolution. And let's see. Let's go into my config for i3. This is almost too wide. I am gonna make a lot of typos now. Hello, Enrique. How you doing, buddy? So let's see what the first monitor is like. That's 1 and that's 2. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then we could put the 4th one above or below, actually. The 4th monitor would be HDMI 1. No, A0. And it's connected, and we want to place this. Now, where are you with the placement? Yeah, we're not going to have any workspace that goes directly to the tablet. We don't want that, right? Yeah. 1980, yeah, it is 1920 by 1080. Is it 1080p? But the question is, where is, oh, this is so uncomfortable. This is like my arms are way too, like they're this far apart. I'm used to having them this far apart, but it's going to be insane. It would be really cool if I can get used to it, because having a drawing tablet as also a screen right here would be really exciting for 5 to 6 minutes until it loses all its shine. But we need to know where things are in position to each other. And I think we're going to have to go and look into X11 for this. Monitor. Whoops. Whoa. 10 monitor. Whoops. That's going to be a HDMI. Now, what were you called? HDMI A0. That's going to be... we put it right of display port 2 for now. But how do I get this going though? Okay, let's do this. Let's restart the stream, because I'm guessing I'm gonna have to, well, actually, I guess I'm gonna have to restart X Windows for that to take effect. Let's do this. Xorg conf left of right of to see what options we have, if it is above or whatever it is, right? So now there should be like a list of these, right? I'm just looking for really, are we not gonna see any? I don't need that. Everything is left of right of. Oh, I love DuckDuckGo. We could rotate the tab. Oh shit! Maybe that's a better idea to rotate. Then I can't use these little legs though, right? But if we rotated the tablet, then it would have a lot. No, it's going to be at a weird angle. Okay, legs, come back. I love you. Love you, legs. I got legs for days attached to a graphics tablet, but you know what? There's got to be something about position, right? No, not that kind of positioning. So we have all this like right of, but where do we have top of or above? I mean, above is obviously the right choice, I think, but my thoughts on this are obviously gonna be okay. Left of, right, above was the guy, and it's actually below that we want, right? So below, let's go back to X11 and just change the monitor. So that's gonna be no. That'll be below. And we're doing it below 0, which is the primary one, right? So let's just hop here, change it to 0. Okay,